My name is Karen Gunther. I'm the director for the Medical Laboratory Technology program here at Barton. And this is like my favorite day of the year. So I want to welcome everybody here. I'm really excited to have y'all. We do have some guests here, family, friends, but I would like to say hello and thank you to coming to our administration. We have Dr. Kotis and Dr. Garstecki, the president, Chris Baker, Elaine Simmons, Angie Maddie, Mary Foley. If you'll like wave, hello, say thank you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your support for our program and everything that these young people have accomplished this year. Risa Bailiff is our instructor. Andrea Thompson is our other instructor, and she's not able to be here today. Her son is in state tennis this morning in Kansas City, so go team! Hopefully he'll do fine, but we're thinking of Andrea, and this is one of her favorite days as well. So she sent a letter to the graduates, and I'll read that for her. But I just have to say that I just can't even begin to tell you how proud we are of these students, what they've accomplished throughout the year. And usually I go through and I have some demographic information about where they all live, how far they drive for clinicals, who works full-time and then takes full-time courses and does lab hours and has a family and everything else. But I think each year those numbers continue to grow, those students who do everything. Their full-time family, their full-time jobs, their full-time students, and they just keep getting it done. And it just amazes me every year. But I do want to read Andrea's letter to you. She's, again, not able to be here, and I can give you a copy of it if you want. I'll send you a copy, but I think this year, instead of going through what each of our students have done or their lives, we wanted to kind of give you a more personal introduction or statement of how we feel about our students. So this is from Andrea. First things first, congratulations. You made it. You survived the exams, weekly labs, discussion boards, late night cram sessions, the moments where you questioned your life's choices after completing your lab hours, after working all day, only to come home and find that Canvas is down at 10 p.m. You had an assignment due at midnight, and somehow here you are. That alone deserves recognition. Today is more than a ceremony, it's a testament to persistence. Every early morning, every sacrifice, every moment of self-doubt, you pushed through and it brought you here today. And while graduation may feel like the finish line, I hate to break it to you, laboratorians don't ever really get to finish learning, ever. The good news, that's what is so exciting about our profession. Science changes, technology changes, testing evolves. You'll spend your careers learning new instruments, troubleshooting results that don't make sense, adapting to new updated procedures, and occasionally Googling something at 2 a.m. just to reassure yourself that you remembered it correctly. These are all normal things. That doesn't mean you're unprepared, it just means you're growing. The best laboratorians are not the ones who know everything. They're the ones who stay curious enough to keep learning. There will also be moments when you feel uncomfortable, whether it's starting a new job, facing unfamiliar situations, making difficult calls, or handling decisions that feel overwhelming at first. But discomfort is often where confidence is built. Nobody becomes skilled by staying safe and comfortable all the time. Growth happens in those moments where you think, I'm not sure I can do this, and then you do it anyway. And please remember, what you do does matter. Most patients will never meet you. They may never know your name, but physicians will make decisions based on your work. Families will receive answers they've been praying for because of your work. Lives will absolutely be impacted by what you do. That's not a small thing. You're entering a profession that works quietly behind the scenes, but healthcare simply does not function without a laboratory. So be proud of what you do, talk about it, advocate for it, educate people when they ask. So wait, what is it you do? You draw blood? Because once people understand, they are usually fascinated. As you move forward, lead with kindness and professionalism. Be the coworker who helps instead of criticizes. Be the person who stays calm where everyone else is stressed. And remember what it felt like to be the new tech when you're training the next generation. I wish I could be there in person with you today because it's been an honor watching this class grow, not just in knowledge, but resilience, confidence, and heart. I would be honored to work alongside with you, and I would trust you to be the part of the healthcare team caring for the people that I love the most. And that says everything about the confidence that I have in you and the future of our profession. So the class of 2026, take a deep breath. Enjoy the moment. You've earned it. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished and wherever your path leads next. Until our paths cross again, I hope you continue to learn, continue to grow, and continue to make this profession proud. And that's Andrea's love letter to you. Yes. Yeah. And go team, go team. Risa has some comments that she'd like to share with you, and then I'll finish it up. So.
I also wrote mine out because, so. As Karen and Andrea have said, today is a day that I do hold close to my heart because this is the day that we honor the 2026 graduating class of the Barton Online MLT program. This is a day that represents not just achievement, but also courage, sacrifice, and the quiet determination that defines this profession. And before I talk about you, I want to tell you something about me. I've been in your shoes. Back in 2004, I was an online MLT student also. But this was back when online learning was still experimental, unpredictable, and honestly, it was a little chaotic. We didn't have those polished platforms, and we didn't have streamlined modules. There were no easy ways to reach out to our instructors. It was new, it was clunky, and it was very intimidating. And I was trying to navigate all of that while being a wife, a mother, a part-time employee, and a full-time dreamer who desperately wanted a better future. I had one child sitting beside me doing his homework, which was usually coloring, and another one that was learning to walk. I studied late at night, early in the morning, and in every tiny pocket of quiet that I could find. And I remember that exhaustion. I remember the doubt. And I remember the feeling of wanting something better for myself and my family and being terrified that I wasn't going to get there. And yet somehow, step by step, and assignment by assignment, exam by exam, I did. And so did you. And that's why today means so much to me, because when I look at you, I see pieces of my own journey, and I know exactly how hard you have worked to get here. Some of you have balanced this program with full-time jobs, and some of you studied after putting your kids to bed. Some of you returned to school after years away, proving to yourselves that learning does not have an expiration date. And some of you started this journey right out of high school, stepping bravely into a field that you are still discovering. And all of you, every single one of you, kept going, even when it was hard. And that perseverance is what makes you a laboratory professional. Because the lab is a place for people who are steady, people who are curious, people who keep learning, keep questioning, and keep searching for answers, even when the path is not obvious. You've learned now to think like scientists. You've learned to troubleshoot, to analyze, to interpret, and to ask why and how and what else could this be. You've learned to trust your mind, your instincts, and your training. And I want you to hold on to that. That is what will make you excellent in this field. That is what will help you catch that unexpected result, that subtle clue, and that one thing that maybe nobody else noticed. That is what will keep you going long after today and build you into stronger laboratory professionals, stronger colleagues, and stronger advocates for your patients. The pin that you're going to get today is not just a symbol of completion, but it's a symbol of identity, of commitment, and of readiness. It represents the long nights and those early mornings, the sacrifices that you made, the moments you doubted yourself but you kept going anyway. It represents the future that you've chosen and the patients whose lives you will touch, even if they never know your name. And as someone who once sat where you sit now, tired, proud, relieved, and hopeful, I want you to hear this clearly. You belong here. You earned this, and you are ready. I want you to know how proud each one of us are of each of you. Thank you for your resilience, your courage, and your questions. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Wear your pin with pride and never stop learning.
This is just such an important day to everybody. Before we get to our pins, we do have one award that all of the laboratory schools in Kansas get together once a year at a meeting, and we just had that meeting in March, and they nominate a student of the year for each laboratory science program. So whether it's the four-year bachelor's programs or the 3 MLT programs in the state of Kansas, everybody puts forth a nomination for Student of the Year, and this year, Barton's MLT Student of the Year is Haley McCormick. Come on up. Stand in front of the table. Yes, so we have Haley Student of the Year. And Haley is also a member of our HOSA, Health Science Student Occupation Future Health Professionals organization, and served as our president this year. She will have a HOSA stole or a cord, and then she also received a gold medal at the state competition this year for clinical laboratory science. So there you go. Thank you. I'll get to pick on her later this summer when we go to internationals. That's always a fun time. So we do have 12 graduates sitting up here, but we also have another 8 on Zoom or YouTube or streaming or out there somewhere that couldn't be with us today. So we want to make sure that we recognize them as well. I will go through the list as we hand out pins and say everybody's name, but just know that this is only part of our group. And we've been fortunate enough that each year our program has grown, and we're adding more as we go. And it's amazing, but we're very blessed at Barton to have such a good group of students come through, and the growth and the support that we've had from the college has just been tremendous for the program. So let's get to the good stuff. I just have a couple of comments at the end that I'll wrap up with, but I think we need to go ahead and pass out the pins. So what we'll do is I'll call your name, and you can come over, and we'll have Risa stand over here, and she can give you your pin and take a cute little picture, and then you can go back to your seat. Got it? All right, cool. So our first graduate is Charity Adams. Tanya Adamson. Jamel Baker. Wyatt Bertali. Jocelyn Garcia. About time, huh, Jocelyn? Haley Gross. Elena Hedrick. Danielle Herman. Jisoo Her. Matthew Jones. Crystal Lanwer. Haley McCormick. Danica Ritter. Cheyenne Salinas. Laritza Tejada. Amanda Thomas. Paul Ocker.
Stop. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Congrats.
Rachel Snyder.
Oh, you have one more?
Got one more, sorry. Rachel, just didn't want to forget her. You got it. Yep, yep,
Run away from me.
yep. That is our list of graduates for this year. Again, congratulations. We do have a reception out in the foyer area, but we want to take a group photo before everybody like breaks out, and we'll probably take that out, the group photo outside, right? Am I getting, I'm getting these clues like this. So we'll go out that way. But today we're not celebrating just your knowledge, but your growth. You've learned that in the lab, things don't always go according to plan, and neither does life. But adaptability is a superpower. You've already proven you can adjust, troubleshoot, and keep moving forward, even when the results don't make sense at first or you cannot see the end result just yet. You've also shown perseverance. Every difficult concept, every no growth, ABO discrepancy, every let's try that again, you kept going, and your determination will serve you well. As you step into your careers, remember something that we don't always say enough or take to heart, especially in healthcare. Take care of yourself. Rest when you need to. Ask for support and give yourself the same dedication that you give to your parents. Patience. You better be dedicated to your parents too. That's all I got to say. And finally, professionalism. Whether you're behind the scenes or in the spotlight, your accuracy, integrity, and commitment matter. You may not always meet the patients whose lives you impact, but make no mistake, you will save lives. Go forward with confidence, curiosity, and just enough skepticism to double-check everything. The world of the lab is lucky to have you all. Congratulations. Now, on the back of your programs is the pledge to the profession. If the graduates would please stand. And we will say this together. As a clinical laboratory professional, I strive to maintain and promote standards of excellence in performing and advancing the art and science of my profession, preserve the dignity and privacy of others, uphold and maintain the dignity and respect of our profession, seek to establish cooperative and respectful working relationships with other health professionals, contribute to the general well-being of the community. I will actively demonstrate my commitment to these responsibilities throughout my professional life. Congratulations. All right. How'd I do? We're good. Thank you so much. Again, join us for the reception. Feel free to take pictures up here. We want to get our group picture, and then we'll see you tonight at graduation. So, thank you. Thank you all for coming.